Courtney told me that I needed a dose of reality. That dose is hard to swallow. She told me, Jamie, I'm gonna flip this around. I can't look at you this way. Well, hey y'all. I'm here with my Roman, and we had a little bit of a rough start today. We went to open the gate to let him come across to the red barn, and Lester's like, I have a way, and it didn't go great. I'll just say that. But Roman and I had big talks, and he let me put his halter on. And the reason for the vet visit is a few things. Number one, I haven't enjoyed his respiration rate, which means how fast he's breathing, for some time. He got worked up, so it's heightened right now. But initially he also had a runny nose. And we just want a once over before we make the decision to truly bring Rita over. In talking with Courtney and Dr. Cochran, we believe that he's probably never had his teeth done. It's not a thing that the Amish do. And yeah, is that what you think? I want to have big talks with you because Courtney and Dr. Cochran have had big talks with me. And this isn't an easy, this is hard to talk about, actually. And I'm walking away because if he feels me stressed, then I think that he's gonna stress. So last week, Thursday, Courtney was here. Courtney is our farrier, Twisted Tear Ranch and Rescue. And Courtney is a 1,000,000% a horse person. She is an incredible horse communicator. They run their own rescue. They have at least 40 horses at a time, and they rescue them and rehab them and help them find forever homes, or help them across the Rainbow Bridge. So when we asked Courtney to come and see Roman and to work on his feet, I had a lot of questions, because while Roman has a history of what we know of a history of being with a couple for a few years and that man passing, and we know he has a history of Amish, like as being an Amish workhorse, Courtney told me that I needed a dose of reality. That dose is hard to swallow. She told me, Jamie, I'm gonna flip this around. I can't look at you this way. What Courtney told me is that no matter what story anyone tells you about a horse, the only one who knows that story is the horse. And while the horse can't tell you in words, it's more than likely that that story from a human's perspective is not going to align with what really happened. She always says that what you know about a horse is what happens from the day that they step into your life. And Roman is no different. And she said that what you learn from that horse is them showing you their past. So us seeing Roman's triggers of the flag and his fear of the end of the rope, and maybe even his fear of men, is part of his past. She also told me that, just like with humans, can't change their past. Can't fix their past. You can only start now. You okay? That tractor scare you? Not too bad? So, do you see this indention right here? That's not just a movement in Roman's fur. That's a scar that an entire fist can fit in. And you can see scars on his face. And you can see in his teeth about his age. You can see the things that scare him. And those all tell a story. Don't they, buddy? Yeah. So what Courtney essentially said, Jamie, I know that you want to believe the goodness in people, and I know you want to believe what people told you. She said, but Roman's a rescue. Roman needs you both in ways that he can't even begin to tell you. I'm gonna cry again. Dang it. I held it together for so long. She said he's got a lot to unpack. But he's in the right place. Oh, thank you. And it's really hard to not replay things that were said and to not read further into circumstances and things that have happened with Roman so far. And I know that there's 5 other horses in our life. 6 if you count Dixie. There's something about this horse. And I want you to mark my word. That he may have had a really hard life before this moment. He's got scars to prove every bit of it. And he may never want to retell those chapters of his life. But I promise you, I'll always be able to tell the rest of his story. From the time that he stepped foot at the JL Ranch. His story's gonna be a good one. I love him. I'm so glad he's home.